There are creatures on this planet that evolution built in secret. Things that look like mistakes until you realize the mistake is thinking you understood nature in the first place. Today we go deeper than any documentary you have already seen. No eagles, no penguins, no flamingos, just 25 birds so bizarre, so rare, so deeply strange that most scientists spend their entire careers without ever seeing one in the wild. If this is the kind of content you have been looking for, hit subscribe right now. We drop new lists every week. And drop a comment below. What is the strangest animal you have ever seen in real life? We read every single one. Now, let us begin. 1. Great Patoo. Picture the most unsettling pair of eyes you have ever seen staring from a darkened room. Now put them on a bird. The Great Patoo looks like something invented to scare children. A wide, flat body draped in dead bark texture, topped by a head that is almost entirely two enormous glowing yellow eyes. During the day, it sits completely motionless at the tip of a broken stump, neck stretched upward, eyes reduced to slits. It becomes the stump. A bird measuring 60 centimeters, and you would walk right past it. At night, a frog-wide mouth opens to snap moths, large beetles, and bats from mid-air. No chase, just patience and a strike faster than a blink. Its call rolls through the Amazon like a question nobody wants to answer. This is a bird that learned long ago that the safest thing in any forest is to stop looking like anything at all. Number 2. Oil bird. Inside certain Venezuelan mountain caves, thousands of birds hang from the ceiling in absolute darkness, screaming at each other in frequencies that bounce off the walls and return as maps. The oil bird is the only nocturnal, flying, fruit-eating bird on Earth, a niche so specific that nothing else ever tried. It navigates by echolocation, like a bat but louder. Colonies reach 18,000 individuals. Chicks grow grotesquely fat on palm fruits, nearly twice adult weight at peak. For centuries, indigenous communities harvested the nestlings and boiled them for lamp oil. The name is completely literal, a bird that solved flight, darkness, and energy storage in one body, and has been doing it, unchanged, for millions of years. Number 3. Horned screamer. No other bird on this planet has this, a single keratin spike, 15 centimeters long, curving forward from the forehead like a misplaced unicorn horn. It grows from the skull, fragile enough to break off, and grows back. The horned screamer is a large South American wetland bird, black and white, turkey-sized, with bony wing spurs for fighting rivals. Its dual-note call carries 3 kilometers across open floodplain. Beneath its skin, its body is filled with a network of tiny air pockets, a biological bubble wrap that produces a faint crackling sound when touched. No other bird does this. An animal that decided, somewhere deep in evolutionary time, that everything needed to be turned up slightly past the point of reason. Number 4. Tawny frogmouth. Everyone thinks it is an owl. It is not an owl. The tawny frogmouth is more closely related to nightjars and oilbirds, and the difference is visible. That wide, flat, hooked bill that opens like a frog's mouth. Its plumage, gray, brown, streaked, matches eucalyptus bark so precisely that field researchers routinely walk past their own tagged subjects. When threatened, it stretches its neck upward, closes its eyes to slits, and tilts into the branch. The bird disappears. A knot in the wood is what remains. Pairs mate for life and return to the same roosting branch for decades, sitting side by side in daylight, 2 lumps of bark leaning into each other. For a creature built entirely on deception, there is something unexpectedly tender in that. Number 5. Magnificent rifle bird. The male stands on a chosen branch and waits. When a female approaches, his wings rise, curved forward, until they form a perfect black oval around his body. The iridescent blue-green chest shield lights up like a live screen. He begins to sway, side to side, head dropping, the display becoming a pulsing, hypnotic shape until the bird disappears inside it. His velvet black plumage absorbs light so completely that in direct sun, his body looks like a hole cut in the air. The female watches, judges, and most often walks away. The male resets and performs for the next visitor. There is something almost noble about committing that completely to something that uncertain. Number 6. Crested auklet. This bird smells like tangerines. Not faintly, noticeably. Standing near a crested auklet colony means standing inside a citrus cloud drifting off Arctic cliffs. The scent comes from specialized feathers and is used directly in courtship. Partners press their cheeks into each other's neck feathers, inhaling deeply. The stronger the citrus, the more attractive the bird. They breed in colonies of millions on subarctic islands, dive to 30 meters in near-freezing water, and look like small, overly confident tuxedo birds with bright orange bills and a forward-curving black crest, giving them a permanent expression of mild disapproval. A bird navigating one of Earth's most hostile environments, smelling of mandarin oranges, and never once questioning any of it. Number 7. Helmeted hornbill. Most hornbill casques are hollow. This one is solid ivory, 10% of the bird's total body weight. Males use it like a ram uses its horns, flying at each other at speed, casque crashing against casque in aerial jousting duels above the forest canopy. The collisions are audible for hundreds of meters. Its call builds over 30 seconds into a wild, echoing laugh. Its wingspan reaches 1.5 meters, and it is vanishing. The solid casque now trades on black markets at a higher price per kilogram than elephant ivory. A bird that survived everything evolution could invent is being killed for a piece of its own skull. Number 8. Red-capped manakin. In a rainforest clearing in Panama, a tiny bird with a jet-black body and brilliant red head steps onto a branch, and then it moonwalks. The feet slide backward in rapid mechanical reverse. Wings snap, tail flicks. The bird spins, resets, and does it again, faster each time. High-speed video confirms it. The red-capped manakin performs distinct backward-sliding steps almost identical to Michael Jackson's signature move, evolved entirely for female attention. Young males spend years watching elders and practicing before attempting to court. The bird weighs 15 grams, lighter than a house key. In a world where size and weaponry tend to win, this bird chose choreography. It has been working for a very long time. Number 9. Bare-throated bellbird. "125 decibels. That is the sound this bird makes. A rock concert sits around 110. The bare-throated bellbird, a medium-sized white bird with a bare blue-green throat, produces a single metallic bonk, repeated and relentless, carrying over a kilometer through Atlantic forest canopy. Males perch high and call for most of the day. Females approach silently, inspect, and leave. The male calls again. Standing near a calling male without ear protection is genuinely uncomfortable. Yet from across the forest, the sound is bell-clear and haunting. The bird looks entirely unremarkable. Nothing in its appearance suggests what is about to happen when it opens its mouth. Number 10. Red-necked phalarope. In almost every bird species, the male is the colorful one. The red-necked phalarope filed a formal objection and has been doing the opposite for millions of years. The female is the one with bright rust-red neck and vivid plumage. The female holds territory and pursues males. Once she lays her eggs, she leaves. The male incubates alone and raises the chicks alone. These are tiny shorebirds, barely 18 centimeters, that spend most of their lives on the open ocean, spinning in tight circles on the surface to draw invertebrates up within reach of their needlebills. A bird that overturned every expectation about how its kind was supposed to behave, and whose species has never once looked back. Number 11. Temminck's tragopan. From a distance, it looks like an ordinary pheasant, crimson and black, spotted with silver-white dots. Then he finds a female. The bare skin of his face and throat inflates. A broad, electric blue facial bib erupts from nowhere, patterned in turquoise, red, and black, a display screen firing from inside his own body. Tiny blue horns rise above his eyes. He spreads his wings, crouches, bobs. The display lasts under a minute, then it folds away entirely. He is an ordinary pheasant again. Scientists who witness it for the first time describe the same reaction: confusion, then laughter, then silence. There are things evolution does that, even after you understand the mechanism, still feel like magic. We are halfway through, and what is coming next is genuinely harder to believe than anything you have seen so far. If you are enjoying this, subscribe right now. It keeps this channel alive. Now, back to the list. Number 12. Marvelous spatule tail. He has 4 tail feathers. Every other hummingbird has 10. The marvelous spatule tail trades 8 tail feathers for 2 that grow to 3 or 4 times the bird's body length. Bare wire shafts crossing each other, ending in violet blue discs the size of the bird's own head. He can move each one independently. During courtship, he hovers and swings the outer feathers in figure-8 arcs, each disc carving independent orbits in the air like something mechanical rather than grown. The display costs so much energy he can sustain it for only seconds before needing to rest. Fewer than 1,000 of these birds exist. They live only in a single Peruvian valley. Every year, more of that valley burns. 13. Sword-billed hummingbird. The bill is longer than the body. The sword-billed hummingbird is the only bird on Earth whose bill exceeds its own body length. 10 to 11 centimeters of bill attached to roughly 8 centimeters of bird. When resting, it holds the bill nearly vertical because at that length, horizontal balance is impossible. In flight, it approaches deep-tubed passion flowers that no other hummingbird's bill can reach, inserting the full length into channels inaccessible to all competitors. The flower evolved a tube too deep for everything else. The bird evolved a bill too long for everything else. Millions of years of mutual pressure locked together. Remove one, and the other begins to fail. 14. Night parrot. From 1912 to 1979, 67 years, this bird was not seen once. Scientists declared it probably extinct. Then in 1990, a road-killed specimen appeared, alive, somewhere. Then silence again for 23 more years. In 2013, a wildlife photographer in Queensland finally captured living footage, the first confirmed sighting in nearly a century. Current estimates suggest around 250 individuals survive in spinifex grasslands in Australia's deep interior. Where exactly is considered sensitive conservation information. Access to known sites is restricted. We have photographed the surface of Mars in higher resolution than we understand this bird's daily behavior. 15. Palawan peacock pheasant. This bird carries mirrors. The iridescent metallic eye spots covering the male's plumage behave like mirrors in strong light, flashing blue-green, catching angles, sending signals. Dozens of these circular markings cover the wings and tail, each centered with a dark pupil. When courting, the male fans his tail and lowers one wing to the ground, the eye spots catching the light directly, creating a shimmering wall of reflected color between himself and the female. The species exists only on the Philippine island of Palawan, a biodiversity hotspot losing forest cover steadily. An island produced an animal this perfect in its visual design, and then the island began disappearing around it. 16. Philippine eagle. Fewer than 800 breeding pairs remain on Earth. Killing one carries a 12-year prison sentence in the Philippines. The Philippine eagle stands over 90 centimeters tall with a wingspan approaching 2 meters, its head crowned with long brown feathers forming a lion-like mane, giving it an expression that reads less like a bird and more like a very old, very tired judge. It hunts flying lemurs, large bats, monkeys, and small deer. A mated pair holds a territory of up to 130 square kilometers and raises one chick every 2 years. Some birds symbolize a country's pride. This one is beginning to symbolize something harder to sit with. Number 17. Flame bowerbird. He does not court with his body, he builds. The flame bowerbird constructs an avenue of sticks on the forest floor. two parallel walls decorated with colored objects, arranged by color and gradients that create a forced perspective illusion, making the bower appear larger from the female's viewpoint. When researchers rearranged the objects randomly, the male rebuilt the illusion. He knows what he is doing. The female walks the avenue, inspects everything, and decides. If she is unimpressed, she leaves. The male adjusts. He keeps building. There is no cleaner proof that intelligence and beauty have never been separate things. Number 18. Vampire ground finch. On two remote Galapagos islands lives a finch that drinks blood. Not as a last resort, routinely. It lands on nesting Nazca boobies, pecks at the base of their feathers until it draws blood, and drinks. The boobies tolerate it. Biologists believe the behavior began as parasite removal, then shifted toward blood as fresh water grew scarce on the islands. The finch also rolls booby eggs off ledges to crack them, eats the contents, and takes booby chicks. On an island where evolution operates without soft options, some creatures find the edge and step past it. 19. Long-tailed widow bird. For most of the year, this is an unremarkable bird. Then breeding season begins, and the male grows a tail, 50 centimeters of pure black feathers trailing behind him as he flies low across the South African highveld, 3 times his body length. His flight dips and bobs under the weight. Experiments showed that males with artificially extended tails attracted more females. The female preference is unambiguous. She wants the longest, most cumbersome display, proof that he is strong enough to carry the cost. When breeding ends, the tail molts completely away. He is a small, ordinary bird again, smaller looking somehow, as if something essential temporarily left with it. Number 20. Kakapo. Right now, every individual of this species has a name. Not a tag number, a name. There are 247 of them alive, on 3 predator-free islands off New Zealand, and conservation teams know each one personally. The kakapo is the heaviest parrot ever to have lived, up to 4 kilograms, flightless, nocturnal. It mates once every 2 to 4 years, only when rimu trees produce enough fruit to signal abundance, booming bass calls that carry 5 kilometers. Every breeding season is a conservation event. Every egg is monitored. A species held at the edge by a few hundred people who decided 247 names were worth remembering. Number 21. Snow petrel. Pure white, not mostly white. Every feather from crown to tail is the color of new snow. The snow petrel is the only entirely white bird on Earth that is not an albino. It nests in Antarctic rock outcrops, in temperatures dropping to minus 40 degrees Celsius, in winds exceeding 150 kilometers per hour. It breeds here, raises chicks here, returns every year. When threatened, it projectile vomits strong-smelling stomach oil to deter predators. It has existed in roughly this form since before the last ice age. There is something sobering about a creature this fragile-looking that has simply outlasted everything the coldest place on Earth could produce. Number 22. Stressman's bristlefront. In December 2018, a researcher in a fragment of Brazilian Atlantic forest spotted a single bird. That bird is, as far as we know, the last Stressman's bristlefront on Earth. One bird. One reserve of 2,400 acres surrounded by farmland. No confirmed sightings before or after, despite intensive searching. No conservation program currently exists. The reason is both practical and devastating. You cannot build a recovery plan around something you cannot find. Somewhere in that forest, if it is still alive, it is the last witness to its own kind's passing. That is a weight no creature should have to carry alone. 23. New Caledonian owlet nightjar. This bird has been seen fewer than 10 times in all of recorded history. The first specimen was collected in 1880, when one flew through a bedroom window in a small New Caledonian village. A second was found in 1915. After that, shadows. Its call is unknown. Its nest has never been described. Its clutch size is unknown. Fewer than 50 individuals are estimated to survive, but that estimate is itself uncertain. No conservation program exists. We know this bird is real because one flew through a window 145 years ago and panicked a sleeping family. Everything else is silence. 24. Palila. High on the slopes of Mauna Kea in Hawaii lives a small, yellow-headed bird that eats poison for breakfast. The Palila survives almost entirely on seeds of the mamani tree, which contain alkaloid toxins at concentrations lethal to virtually any other small animal. Scientists still do not fully understand how it processes them. In 1978, a federal court ruled that feral goats had to be removed from the Palila's habitat, making it the first case in American legal history where an animal successfully sued to protect its own environment. The bird won in court. The mountain is still shrinking. Some victories are more complicated than they appear. Number 25. Superb lyrebird. The male superb lyrebird mimics, not just other birds, though it mimics up to 20 species simultaneously. It mimics everything it hears in its territory: car alarms, camera shutters, chainsaws. In forests where logging has occurred, males pass chainsaw sounds to other males across generations, cultural transmission of human industry, encoded into birdsong. Its tail spread during display forms a perfect lyre shape, 55 centimeters arching over the body while the bird dances below it. This is an animal that collects the world around it, holds it inside its body, and returns it transformed. If we were the ones doing it, we would call it art. Every single creature on this list is real. No CGI, no exaggeration, just evolution running for a few 100 million years in a few thousand directions with no plan and no intention, and producing this. 25 animals that most people will live their entire lives without knowing existed. And somewhere right now, in a dark Venezuelan cave or on a predator-free island off New Zealand, they are going about their lives as though none of this is remarkable at all. Which one hit hardest? Tell us in the comments. We read every single one. The subscribe button is right there. We drop new lists every week. See you in the next one.